Hi, it's Ren with Whitewater Ski Resort and Backcountry Skiing Canada, and this is another edition of our Avalanche Conditions Report. So I'm the Snow Safety Supervisor here at Whitewater in charge of the Avalanche Control Program, and I'm a professional member of the Canadian Avalanche Association. It's December 18th, it's snowing lightly, we've had 5 centimeters overnight, and before we get into what the snowpack is doing today, we just want to take a look at some of the signage around the area so people are aware of what to look for while they're out here. Here we are at the top of the summit lift at Whitewater Ski Resort and checking in with Avalanche Canada's hazard rating. Yesterday it was moderate. We've had some increased snow, or we've had more snowfall, we've had some increase in temperatures and wind, and they've changed the rating to considerable. So at the top of both of our lifts, the Silver King and the Summit lifts, we have an avalanche terrain map that shows some of our backcountry terrain with the avalanche terrain exposure scale, the 8's ratings on it for simple, challenging, and complex terrain, as well as one of our permanent closures. So this is updated daily in conjunction with Avalanche Canada, and it's a place that you can check in. At the top of each lift we also have our avalanche closure information. So we have it at the bottom of the lift, in the lodge, and at the top of the Summit and Glory chairs. And these are sliders, so when we close our avalanche terrain, it will be reclosed. So anytime you're seeing that, we need you to respect those area closures. Today, everything is open today, and we're monitoring that. We're going up on the ridge to check what the winds are doing and see how our start zones are being loaded. So something to keep an eye on as you're skiing around. So we've had a little bit of new snow. In the last week we've had probably 50 to 70 centimeters that's sitting on top of a thick rain crust from December 10th. In that 40 to 70 centimeters we have 2 different surface hoar layers that we're monitoring to see how they're going to react. The temperature today has risen to -6. Yesterday we were at -11, so we had colder temps, and with the warming temps and the increase in winds, we're seeing winds increase to moderate out of the southwest today. We're expecting some loading into our avalanche terrain. So far we're not seeing any slab development, it's just very soft slab, but something that we're going to be monitoring throughout the day. So come on with us and we're going to go take a look at the snowpack. So we're at our ski area boundary on the Summit and the Glory Ridge side, what we call Blasters Ridge Skin Up. And we posted this signage here with this backcountry checklist, and it's good to just read these signage and make sure you're aware that you are leaving the ski area boundary. And some of the questions here: do you have any backcountry knowledge or avalanche awareness training? Does anyone know where you're going? We had a recent Nelson Search and Rescue call last weekend. 2 snowshoers were lost out and they didn't put a trip plan out. So hard for anyone to know if you're missing if you don't let people know where you're going. As well, have you read the avalanche bulletins, and are you properly equipped? So when you leave the ski area boundary, even though it feels like you're in the safety of the ski area, you are actually entering to backcountry terrain and you have to take care of yourself. So this as well says that the area beyond this boundary is hazardous. It's uncontrolled, it's unmarked, it's not controlled, so we don't ski through it and check for people. So everybody who travels beyond this area should be properly trained and equipped. Some of our other signage that we have here is this Blasters Ridge close sign. So if we're doing avalanche explosive control, then we do close the access to this ridge. We have to have control of the danger area, so of the blast zone, and make sure that nobody goes into that. Once our shots are deployed and we're done our avalanche control, then we'll flip the sign around and we'll open the terrain up, and then you have full access to the backcountry terrain. But if the sign is in place, it's important that you don't go past the sign so we can keep our blast area secure. As the terrain is open today, we're not doing any explosives control. The signs will be switched around and there is access and people are able to ski tour up the ridge. So just as a reminder, now that Whitewater is open for daily operations, we have a no ski touring policy in our area boundaries while we're open. So that's before hours, during hours, or after hours. We do have a ski touring route on the Silver King side that you can take a look at the website or check our glass case outside our forecasting office for route information. And this is due to avalanche hazard in uncontrolled terrain, machinery that could be on the mountain. We may have winch cats or snowmobiles. So it really is for the public safety. From the top of our lifts, you're welcome to ski tour as per our signage that we discussed earlier. Avalanche Canada is calling the hazard rating today for the alpine is considerable, tree line considerable, and below tree line moderate. And as we took a look with the increased snow and temperatures, we're expecting our local hazard to increase as well. So really watching the lee features for that slab development. The forecast over the weekend, we could get another 4 to 8 centimeters today with some light accumulations tonight and tomorrow, and another system coming in through the rest of the weekend. So hazard's going to rise, but skiing's going to be great, and come on out and enjoy the good skiing. We've got better coverage than we probably did all of last year, so conditions are great. So signing off with Backcountry Skiing Canada and Whitewater Ski Resort, and enjoy the day.